time-based. So, without further ado, let's go through the Centurion. I've just realised I need to tuck my shirt in, otherwise I'm going to show my belly to everyone. You're also going to probably, if you have a mat, you're going to need your mat out in front of you, because we're going to be introducing an exercise that you may not have done before. And it's called a kick sit. I think I'm best doing this at an angle for you. Quite an advanced exercise, and that's because it's the 10 rep exercise, so it's going to be a harder exercise than the exercises we're going to do 100 reps of. It's called a kick sit. It's a little bit tricky, so we're going to have to give you some options. We're going to have to give you some variations. So if you're a little bit uncertain, just be prepared not to start immediately. You can always pause the video, have a play around, work out what's right for you. But each exercise after that's going to get easier. So kick sit looks like this. This is a full kick sit. You go from this position down to your bum touching the ground, then you come up, and then you put to the other side. So it's like this. Okay? Nice and simple, but quite twisty, and you need to be able to hold your body weight. So not going to be a suitable exercise for absolutely everyone. An option could be on your dining chair. You could try and go through that way. Just tap your foot down. I wouldn't take your other hand off because the chair might tip, you might tip with it. So you can just try and put one foot through, like that. So that could be your kick sit. So I would choose one option or the other option. You can also make it easy by going slower. So if we're ready, let's get started with 10 kick sits. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, right, there we go. So feeding through the gap, you'll be able to get these done quite quickly, but they're not an easy exercise. 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I've done my 10, you might still be doing yours. We're next going to get onto a reverse burpee, and we're going to do 20 of those. I know I do these quite quick, so I'm going to slow myself down, because I think the majority of you are going to do this quite a bit slower. Remember, this is the kick sit. You come all the way down, and then you come all the way back up again. They're the only rules. If you need to, you can roll over onto one side, like this, and come up. Take your time. You can always pause the video to get through this. You could always just do fewer reps. Remember, there's no harm in, you can tweak this slightly. If you do 15 instead of 20, it really isn't the end of the world, so long as you're making it easier, not easy. Make it easier is different to making it easy. I'm on about 7 there. And if you are going down to one side, just make sure you try and come up on the other side as well. So if you're going to lean over to one side like that, balance out by doing the other side. I'm going to estimate that I'm on about 12. 14, 15, 16. I can envisage there may be some of you for whom maybe 6 of those is hard because it's getting up off the floor. If that's the right level for you, I really don't mind. But for the majority of people who can do reverse burpee, aim for 20. Okay, that's my 20 done. Good. We're now going to go into push-ups, 30 of those. Remember, you can always pause the video if you need to, but you don't want to get too far behind. So you're better off doing fewer. You know, if you can't do 30 push-ups quickly, do 20. You're still working hard. Let's go into push-ups. So you should all know the variations by now. Full, knee, box. You can always do them up against a level, something like a wall or a coffee table or a dining table as well. Right, so I'm going to bang out my 30. You may notice I'm not going chest to floor like I often do. That's because I know in my current state 30 full burpees, full push-ups is not easy. Okay, so that's mine done. You might still be doing yours. Hopefully you did a variation, which means you're going at roughly the same speed as me. We're now going to do 40 half squats. And they look like this. The other problem with rep-based circuits, and I like them occasionally, they're a good bit of variety, like today, is I have to count and talk. 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, knees over feet, not coming out, not going in, not going too far forward, not staying too far back. 6, 3, 2, 1. Good, that's our squats. We're now going to do 50 star jumps, 3 versions of this. I don't think anyone's going to be doing full star jumps. 50 of these is horrible. So I suggest maybe, mostly the hardest version will be down to your toes and narrow, up and wide. And then you can always do 50 jumping jacks. You can always, if you wanted to bounce out, I've seen a lot of people do this. Looks a bit dancey, but it's a great option to take out that bounce. Okay, I'm going to do intermediate ones. I'm doing 50 of these. If you're doing jumping jacks, you're going to catch up here. You might be finishing soon. I'm not worried. Many of you are going to be waiting for me. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So I'm going to do these. Seven, 39, 40, 9, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So some of you, if you're still doing the intermediate ones, you're going to be taking a lot longer. So you can pause the video. It's aerobic. You're going to earn yourself that short 10-second break while you pause the video to catch up. Don't worry about it. Right, into leg drives. 60 of these. You can get through them quite quickly. You can do it as a run or a march. You can also come up a level. If that's still too hard, you can just do high knees marching on the spot. Okay, so let's go for this. 60 of these. Good. Okay, so if you're doing a marching version, you can be a bit slower. Okay, so I might quickly take a breath, take a drink, take a breath, and then we're going to get into some line jumps. If I do get this written up, which I should be able to do, all the exercises, you might want to just pause and do them. Once you've seen me show you the exercises, first round, future rounds, because we can do it 3 times, you might just want to pause the video and go through the list. Okay, line jumps. Imagine there's a line on the floor, jump across it back and forth. 70 of those. If that's too hard, too much bounce, step across it. It's going to slow you down. So again, you might have to pause the video. Okay, let's go. 1. 35 halfway. 60. Good. 70 line jumps completed. 80 arm circles to the next exercise. 3, 4. 40 and then go back the other way at halfway. Yeah, 40, good. So that's 80 arm circles. We've now got 90 fast feet. Whew, okay, I don't know where you're at currently. You might be quite far back. You might be sitting there impatiently saying, move me on, move me on. Don't worry, you're going to get your chance to go through your own pace the next 2 times. 90 fast feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go, I did a few extra. I did about 95, that's okay. 100 punches to finish off. These don't have to look beautiful. You don't have to look like a ninja. You don't have to look like a professional boxer. We're just going to do boxes, punches, 100 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's 100 for me. Good. So if you're still going, keep working through it at your own pace. Pause and restart the video as many times as you like. If there are any exercises that you're doing considerably slower than me, feel free to knock down the number of reps. Make it easier, don't make it easy, that's absolutely fine. Be honest with yourself though, don't make it easy. And then you'll slowly catch up, okay? There will be other exercises like the star jumps, but if you're doing an easier version, you get through it a lot quicker. Okay, right. Through to the next part. Excellent. Right, let's move these things out of the way. Have a bit of a drink. Without further ado, let's start kick sitting. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, remember this one can be done on the chair. Can be slowed down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Quite important with that one to be quite compact. So yeah, that's the sort of distance between your hands and your feet on the floor. We don't want to be too long. Reverse burpees now, please. Okay. 20 of these. Remember, if you really struggle with this, do fewer, under control, by rolling over to one side, coming down on one side, easing yourself down, super controlled, and then back up. Okay, let's sound about 7. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 2 to go. 19 and 20, good. Right, 30 push-ups. Okay, are you ready? Let's go for it. We'll be doing these in blocks. Remember, you can go from the knees, you can go from a box push-up. Make sure you keep your hands, your chest over your hands. 3, 2, 1. Good. That's me making it easier, not easier. Having that little pause. Okay, good. Half squats. 40 of them. They look something like this. So 9, 30. Whew. Star jumps. Okay. I'm going to do half and half. I'm going to do 25 intermediate ones, 25 jumping jacks, which is a slightly easier variation. Because 15 takes a long time. Okay, alright, let's go. 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think get one more fashioned. Start jump. Good. Leg drives next. 60 of these. Okay, right. Let's go for it. Yeah. 10, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. Good. Line jumps. Definitely an aerobic circuit. Okay, let's go. Seven, 9, 70. Good. 80 arm circles, but easier. Four, back the other way. 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 40. Fast feet times 90. And 9. Good, that was 90. Punches to finish off. 91. 100. Good. That's me done. If you're almost finished, keep going. Keep going. If you're only going to be another 30 seconds or so, keep going. Whew. If you're quite wide behind, you might want to pause at some point and then catch up. Good. So hallelujah, we've got Centurion to do for the final time. And it's the push-ups that I'm dreading. So, they're the worst of all. Maybe the star jumps. Maybe the star jump's pretty nasty. Right. So well done, well done. You're doing really well if you got through those first 2 Centurions. Doing very, very well. Okay, right. Same rules apply. You can just pause the video and follow the exercises I'll hopefully have on screen. Or you can try and keep up with me. You might be a little bit faster, you might be a little bit slower. If you know you're going to be considerably faster or considerably slower, do the exercises on the board, just pause. Are you ready? Should take about 7 minutes. 3, 2, 1, kicks it. Oops. 10 of these. Nine, 10, good. 20 reverse burpees. Let's go. Third round. You should know what you're doing. You should know which variations you used before. That's 11 for me. I'm halfway. 13. 14. 15. 17. 18. 19, up the thighs, not burning. 20, thighs burning. Push-ups, hallelujah. Right, I'm not going to do themselves, are they? So, let's get on with these 30 push-ups. Good, 30 push-ups. Managed to do them in one set. I didn't go as deep. Okay, 40 half squats, and I didn't talk. Okay, 40 half squats. 40 of these. 38, 39, 40. Good. 50 star jumps. Oh, let's go as far as today. This is the last of the really horrible ones. Oh. Let's start jumps. I'm going to do the same. 25 moderate, intermediate, 25 jumping jacks. Okay. Oh. Right, if you're trying to keep up with me, we're doing 25 more of those. 17, 40, 1, no, 5 to go, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. Oh, right, we're now doing, oh god, leg drops, 60 of those, right, let's do it. Three, 2, 1, good. 70 line jumps. Okay, let's go for it. Arm circles. Back the other way. Thirty. 80, sorry, counting blocks. Fast feet. Okay, 90. 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. And relax. Punches to finish off. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Well, if you're not going, if you're still going, keep going. Keep working hard, just I finished. Doesn't mean you shouldn't. Keep pushing the pace to finish. Last one took about 8 minutes. Very well done.